Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are reportedly eager to get back to the UK for Christmas this year. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are ready to return to the United Kingdom, at least for a visit. The Sussexes want to travel back across the pond later this year to celebrate the holidays with the royal family, a source close to the couple told Us Weekly. There's a lot of tradition surrounding the holidays with his family, and they both have really loved that in the past, the source said. With the uncertainty of COVID, they have been taking it one day at a time and are hopeful that they can all go back together and spend it as a family. Like many others around the world, however, Harry and Meghan have been forced to keep their travel plans flexible because of the coronavirus pandemic. Time will tell if that will need to happen and if it could potentially impact what they do and when, but they are all eager to get back to spend time with Harry's family and for Archie to see his great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, and great-grandfather, Prince Philip, in particular, the source said. Since this is 2020, Harry and Meghan, and baby Archie, have still been able to keep in touch with the rest of the royal family. They've just had to connect online, like the rest of us. But, also like the rest of us, they're craving some actually face-to-face time instead of just FaceTime. They have so much fun over Zoom, and they have bonded through Zoom calls, the source explained. Harry is so close with his grandmother, and he is excited to get Archie back to London so that they can see her. Fingers crossed that the Sussexes are able to safely and responsible plan a visit back to the UK for the holidays. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry ordered to pay rent for Frogmore Cottage use while in UK. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry should pay rent for the use of Frogmore Cottage as their UK base according to the CEO of Republic. Graham Smith told Express.co.uk that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex should disclose the amount of rent they are paying to keep Frogmore Cottage despite being based in the United States. Republic is an organization that campaigns for the Queen to be replaced by an elected, democratic head of state and the abolishment of the monarchy. During the same interview, the Republic CEO warned the Duke and Duchess of Sussex against using a royal loophole to get back the £2.4 million they repaid for Frogmore Cottage refurbishments. Mr. Smith added that Frogmore Cottage should be used by the Crown Estate to raise money for the Treasury rather than the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's UK base. Regarding the Duke and Duchess of Sussex using a loophole to claim back the money they paid to the sovereign grant to cover the costs of the refurbishment, he said, "I think that would go down very badly with the general public. They may argue that the Crown Estate is getting the house back and they ought to pay for the refurbishment, but that refurbishment was done for Meghan and Harry to their specifications." Harry and Meghan Markle's US election plea may have violated Megxit deal terms. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex may have jeopardized their links with the monarchy by commenting on the US election, aides have claimed. The comments may have been a breach of the Sandringham Accord, which was written up when the couple quit their royal duties last year. In agreeing to it, the couple vowed to ensure everything they do will uphold the values of Her Majesty, which includes remaining politically neutral. Royal aides told the Sunday Times that the remarks broke the pledge, leaving the royal family wringing their hands. "The feeling is it's a violation of the agreement," one source said. They suggested that a breach of the agreement would likely hinder Harry's chances of renewing his connections with the military posts he holds dear, such as the Royal Marines. The Duke agreed to step away from positions such as Captain General of the military force for a year while the new royal arrangement is reviewed. Once this period has elapsed, the Queen, the Prince of Wales and the Duke of Cambridge will decide whether the new setup works. The door was left open, one aide told the Sunday Times of Harry's now vacated positions. They said it would be harder for Harry to hang on to some of those roles now. Meghan Markle spent £500,000 on clothes in 2018, the most of any royal in Europe. Meghan Markle splurged nearly £500,000 on clothes last year, the most of any royal woman in the whole of Europe. The 37-year-old became a duchess last May, but despite being a royal for little over 6 months, she outstripped any other royal woman in Europe in terms of shopping. Pregnant Meghan spent a whopping £420,000 on fashion, nearly 5 times more than any other royal, and that's not including bespoke pieces where the price isn't known. In contrast, the next highest spender was Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, who spent £92,000. The breakdown was released by royal fashion experts Unidentified Fashion Object No More, who calculated the cost of every new piece of fashion debuted by 14 royal women across Europe. The website said, "The Duchess of Sussex has taken over the top spot in her first year as a royal." The Duchess spent the most despite only 256 pieces out of 324 identified, with the website saying the true cost of her wardrobe is likely higher. They added, "Another thing to note is that her wedding ceremony gown is not included, as it was completely custom-made for her by Givenchy and thus has no retail price."